We're back here with some more Raiders franchise on Madden 24. I wanted to thank you guys once again for all the support. Just keep hitting that like button. It is absolutely amazing. As we're going to head into week number 7, we're 4-2 at the moment, which is an absolute surprise. Did not expect this at all. But we did suffer a pretty big injury last week against the New England Patriots, and that is going to be our top running back, one of the best players on this offense, Josh Jacobs. He's going to be out for 4 weeks with a broken toe. The impact he had just coming back after we signed him to his new 3-year deal was big. But now he's gone for the next 4 weeks. So we'll see how we react, how the run game goes, and see how this team, you got to get over it and just go on. It's going to be a 2-game road trip here. But we have a chance here to get Hunter Renfrow up to a superstar dev. So if we can get him 3 touchdowns or 150 yards rushing / receiving, obviously, we can get him up to a superstar. Obviously had a scenario last week. He got that one. And now here we go. Next week in a row, chance to go up to superstar and have himself a big season as we got a skill point for him. Thinking maybe we go down to maybe physical, get that catching traffic up. So he is up to an 83 overall with +1 morale. 4 release, 2 short route for Renfrow, and hopefully we can get 150 with him. That would be awesome. Tyree Wilson. We found out actually he is a star dev. I was hoping for a superstar, but we have obviously a chance to get that up. But he's a star dev. We now know what he is. Hopefully have a, right now 2.5 sacks this season. Tackles will have to get up because that is important for development, obviously. But if we get the sack numbers up, maybe, be close to Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's going to get more playing time now. He got limited snaps here the first few weeks, but I think he is ready to go. He's probably going to take over here shortly, and hopefully we can pick up some big numbers for him and maybe get him up to superstar. So let's get into the weekly strategy, taking on the Chicago Bears, and obviously you got Justin Fields. You got to contain that QB scramble. He is going to be off to the races, but you know what? I think we just do outside run to kind of take away that read option ability, and we'll just have to watch him for sure. As for us, throw it deep maybe? I think we'll throw it deep against this Bears defense. And let's get into some mini games here. We got Tyree Wilson, obviously now a star dev, and we have a chance here if we get gold on the mini games to where he can get a dev upgrade. I have yet to see it, but for me personally, but it does happen. We're really close here. Actually, we're not at gold. We're at silver. Probably should have just continued there, but we'll stick with silver. But take a look at this. Look at the injuries as we continue through here. Devontae Adams out. Jacoby Myers out. Hip pointer for Adams. High ankle sprain for Myers. So now, we're going to concentrate on Renfrow. We're going to have to concentrate on him easily. We are now a big-time deficiency at wide receiver coming into this Chicago game. It is absolutely crazy. I think we're only down to now 3 receivers. Let's see. We got Tucker, Keelan Cole, who he just got actually released in real life, and Renfrow, and we got Sims, who's pretty much got released. But man, we're down. Now it's going to be a big-time effort to get something going here in Chicago. You got no Devontae Adams, you got no Myers, and you got no Josh Jacobs. Michael Mayer, the tight end, is going to be a big-time involvement in this game. But let's get this one going to Chicago. And we'll start off with the ball. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo trying to keep up the winning ways. Man, if we can go to 5-2, that would be absolutely wild. Garoppolo, 8 touchdowns, 8 picks. The interceptions have obviously come down. Obviously, the one game with 4 is going to hurt that, but he has been a little bit better. 3rd and 10, over the middle. There's Renfrow for a grab, but just like that. It's a quick 3 and out, so the Chicago defense definitely solid, keeps them in games as the development of this guy right here, Justin Fields, continues to grow. The passing has been a struggle. Just 5 touchdowns passing so far, 5 picks, but he can just instantly take off and be a game changer as Khalil Herbert with the carry. He takes over now the starting role for the Chicago Bears team, 30-year man out of Virginia Tech. Definitely has tons of ability. Good run there. 2nd 11. Fields rolls out, and this one's going to be picked off. What a play by Jacorian Bennett there on the outside. The rookie comes up huge. Obviously not the greatest pass there by Fields, but big-time interception. Can we take advantage? Is Zamir White, obviously now the starting running back with Jacobs out, gets the carry. And we'll move it on now to the 50-yard line. 2nd and 10. Now we're going to go to Abdullah. Abdullah trying to make some moves. He's going to pick up around 7. Obviously, we'll mix and match like we did the first few games with running backs. Maybe go off the hot hand. That's kind of what we'll do. 3rd and 3. To the outside. That's going to be caught. Michael Mayer breaks off a tackle. Gets upfield. Keeps those legs moving. And we're up to the 30-yard line. So a solid drive going here after the turnover. As Zamir White back in the backfield. Giving the ball up the middle. But, man, that is absolutely stuffed going nowhere. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 here from the 25-yard line. They bring some heat. Throws to the outside, but Mayer is there for the grab. Now, the ball was loose, but you know what? They're calling that a catch, and we'll take it. We'll take the catch. But another big 3rd down. Garoppolo to the outside. This one's caught by Trey Tucker, who breaks off a tackle. The rookie gets upended there at the end of the play, but, man, makes a great move there to pick up the first and give us a 1st and goal situation as we go to Brandon Bolden. Breaks through a tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. So, take advantage of the pick. Go right down the field. Great job by the offense. 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. See how this Bears offense responds as Herbert around the outside, and that's a 1st down. Had a chance there, but it looked like we closed off the edge, but could not make a play out of it. And here's Fields play action. And he looks like he's going to just take off. Gets a block from Cole Kmet, and he'll have the 1st down. So just going to have to watch that the entire game because he can just do that at any moment in time and take it really to the house. Looking, there he goes again, cutting outside, but he's not going to get away from Tyree Wilson with the sack. Great job there. Knocking back now for a 3rd and long. From the gun. Looking as Fields rolling out. He's going to fire. Has an open man. That's caught. DJ Moore, newly acquired receiver this year. Giving him some weapons down the field. Obviously, they acquired Chase Claypool last year from the Steelers. But, man, I don't think that trade's really worked out. As in the outside, Cole Kmet with the catch. As Tyree Wilson is shaken up. That's not something we want to see for sure as he heads to the locker room with the trainer. Hopefully he is okay as we start off this 2nd quarter. They're going to hand off up the middle, and that's going to get through for the touchdown. So Chicago answers back. Deontay Foreman gets in there for the TD. And Chicago's going to tie this game up here at 7 apiece. As it looked like Wilson pec strain, he'll be back. So that is good to see. Not a serious injury. Let's see how the offense, and that's not a good start. Not a good start at all. As almost pretty much came unblocked as Garoppolo goes down, and now we have a 3rd and 20. Let's see what Chicago does. Just brings 4. We're going to go over the middle to Renfro, just trying to pick up something. Don't want to get anything crazy. You know what? It's fine. We'll punt the ball away, play some field position game, and see if our defense can do some work, maybe create another turnover. 3rd and 4 outside, caught Cole Kmet with the catch and a 1st down. So a big 3rd down conversion here from Chicago. Go back to, nice job. There's Tyree Wilson back, and he makes a run stop in the hole. 1-on-1 makes the tackle. That's what you want to see. I know he obviously big-time pass rushing ability, but you got to make those plays as well. Good to see there. And over the middle, there's Chase Claypool, former Pittsburgh Steeler. Has a lot of ability. I think just sometimes just needs to really work a little bit harder. Maybe that's, I don't know if I want to put it that way, but maybe that's the thing. Oh man, that should have been a touchdown. They're going to go for it. I'd go for it here too. But man, that should have been a TD as Herbert is not going to get it. Great job there by the defense making the stop when it really should have been a touchdown. I don't think Cole Kmet saw the ball at all. Bounced right off of him. And now we got to take advantage of that mishap there as Zamir White up the middle. That's going to be a 1st down. Halfway through this 2nd quarter as we're moving through this game pretty quickly here. 1st and 10. Garoppolo. Time to throw and completely misses Renfro. Absolutely wide open. Just not even close. 3rd and 10. And that one's not even close to anybody. That's going to fall incomplete as well. So offense does nothing. And Chicago going to get really good field position. As Herbert to the outside. breaks off a tackle, breaks off another one, as Diablo is going to finally bring him down to the outside, but not before he gets to the 42-yard line into Raider territory, and he's having a solid game here, as that's going to be plenty of running room. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Was that Hobbs out there? He just got absolutely pancaked. Good luck to any DB out there when you see a huge tackle coming at you. Forget about it. As Cole Kmet down the middle of the field, he's got the catch, and Chicago's just right back into great position here to put up some points, and they're trying to make sure to get in for the touchdown this time, and that's exactly what's going to happen. DJ Moore for the touchdown, and Chicago is going to take the lead here, 14-7. As now this crowd is into it, camera shaking, and Garoppolo goes down for the sack. That's Yannick Ngakoue, I believe, with the sack there, and now 3rd and 20. Garoppolo looking over the middle. That's not even close. Just trying to force the throw. Falls incomplete. And Chicago, with 34 seconds left, has a chance for some more points before halftime. But that's what you want to see. Bringing down Fields. That's not what you want to see. To the outside, Claypool has got it, catch, and he's out of bounds. So they don't have to use the timeout. 17 seconds left. Fields. Going to take it himself. Up the middle. Breaks off one tackle. Brought down. And they'll call a timeout. And they're still going to try something here with 10 seconds left. Very surprised. And maybe that's why, as they find Khalil Herbert in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Absolute breakdown in the secondary. Yeah, what is that? Epps. So he's got that back half. And I understand he's trying to see, he thinks he's going over the middle, but right there, you got to see the running back. The man underneath, that's his zone. I mean, it's a perfect throw. The coverage is there. I don't know. Yeah, hands on the head, and that is going to take us to halftime. Chicago offense just looked pretty good there. 21-7 lead going into halftime. That was a great throw by Fields. I mean, he already has 150 throwing. They have 110 running. So right now our defense is going to need some major work in the second half, and their offense has to really step up. Garoppolo looks pretty bad so far. Let's just take a look at some games here around the league. Colts with a 14-7 lead. Jonathan Taylor, 46 yards on the ground. Obviously, he does not get traded. Stays on the Colts. I don't know what's going to happen with him. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, he's going to probably go on the PUP list, obviously. But in this franchise, I'm going to tell you right now, I'll try to make sure he hits free agency. I'm not going to personally sign him, obviously, but I'd rather him not stay with the Colts because I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll see what happens as we head into the second half. And Chase Claypool at it, wide open. Looks like he's got a rhythm going with Fields here in this game, and that's going to be a first down. We got to get this team off the field. Bring in a blitz. Fields, and he's going to go down. The ball is loose. It's going to be recovered by Chicago, but that's exactly what we need. Great job defense coming through and getting a sack. Divine Diablo there. And you know what? We're going to go with Aiden O'Connell. I just saw enough of Garoppolo there. Just try to mix it up, see what O'Connell can bring to the table. He's been pretty good so far this season, so we'll see what he can do. As that's a throw to Michael Mayer, and that is a grab and a catch and a first down. Maybe he brings something else to the table here. We'll see. Hand off to Zamir White, and Zamir White is going absolutely nowhere, as the run game really hasn't been successful in this game. Chicago has shut it down for sure. 3rd and 9. O'Connell looking. Firing deep. Looking for Keelan Cole, and that's going to fall incomplete. So, nothing there. And that'll be a quick punt. Back to Chicago it goes. 2nd and 3. Herbert up the middle. Man, he has had a lot of room to run. Somebody finally bring him down. Jeez. As Jenkins is shaken up. As he's got a torn labrum, so he'll be done for a while, I would think, for that injury. But, man, look at the passing lanes. DJ Moore just wide open. Our defense is really struggling today. It looked good early on, but, man, it has been abysmal since, like, halfway through the second quarter. That's going to fall incomplete. Let's see if they go for this one again. And obviously we stopped them on the 4th down here before. If we can do it again, try to turn that momentum. As Fields is just going to keep this one, and Max Crosby brings him down. So let's try to flip the momentum here. Another 4th down stop in the red zone. But you know what? Our offense is absolutely terrible, so that's probably not going to happen. 3rd and 9. Can we protect our quarterback? Give him a chance to throw. He does! And he can't find Hunter Renfrow. He was open. He was there. Man, this is not a good game. I'll just tell you that right now. As Khalil Herbert breaks off a tackle, finally brought down. He's got 152 on the ground on 18 carries. We can't stop him. And we're trying to run commit, and then it just opens up the pass game, as that's probably going to be an easy touchdown. It is. Herbert in for the touchdown. That's going to build this lead now up to 28-7. Chicago just absolutely dominating us here. I don't know. Our team looks awful. This might be the worst game we have played the entire season, and that one's going to be picked off. Is that Eddie Jackson out there? Yep, that is. Picks this one off. I don't care who's in right now. Quarterback, O'Connell, Garoppolo. It doesn't matter. This is just not our game. One of these games where it just doesn't work out. I don't know if we're going to make a comeback in this game. Sets up a screen. That's not going to work out. At least we get a stop there. Hold them to a field goal attempt. So it'll be 31-7, a 24-point lead. Now, we did come back from, a 31-10 deficit, so there's a possibility, but the way the offense is going in this game, I don't really see, unless we get something on this drive, I'm not seeing it. As O'Connell looking, firing, and that's going to fall incomplete. Just every pass is off. 4th and 3, we got to go for it here. Over the middle, and that's going to be falling incomplete, so can't hang on to that ball. And now Chicago's just got great field position. They're going to hand off to Herbert up the middle. He just keeps digging. 174 now on the ground for him. Chicago really just trying to put this game away, I would say. As Fields will keep this one. Fires, end zone, got it, touchdown. Mercedes Lewis, who I feel has been around the league for 1 billion years. And that's a 38-7, and it ended up being 45-7. So there's a reason why we went through that game a little quicker. If it seemed like we were going a little quick pace, that is why. This was probably the worst game I think I've ever played in a long time. It was bad. Nothing worked. Garoppolo, 5 for 15. Just was no good. And Aiden O'Connell was 3 of 16 with a pick. I mean, throws were offline. It just wasn't good. No run game whatsoever. I mean, and then I just could not stop their offense, their run game. Try to run blitz as much as I possibly could. And then when we did run blitz, it just left wide open holes in the secondary, which our secondary is absolutely trash to begin with. It wasn't good. And, there's no real pressure because you're worried about Fields taking off, so you got to watch that, be a little conservative. And, it's tough to play man-to-man coverage because if you do man, he can take off. It just was bad. I mean, Herbert runs for over 200 yards, so Fields pretty much was a decoy. He had 9 broken tackles. He destroyed us, and it just wasn't good. It was an awful game. It was bad. We had 128 yards of offense. Awful game. And obviously, Hunter Renfrow, with a chance to break out, didn't even come close to that. Not even close. So that definitely stings a little bit that we had a chance to upgrade him. But yeah, Jenkins now out for 4 weeks with a torn labrum. So he's done. That's going to hurt our defense up front in that run defense, which obviously got completely shredded in this game. So you know what? I don't usually do this. It's always a 1 game per episode thing. But you know what? With that game, the way it was, we're getting into another game in this episode. We're going 2 games here. We got the 2 for 1. Like I said, I don't really do this. It's not kind of my thing. But that game was awful. So we're going to try to rebound here. And first thing we're going to do is Chandler Jones. I think we're going to trade him. Chandler Jones, we don't need him. I think Tyree Wilson, he's just holding him up. And, I've looked at the trades before. Now, there was a guy I saw before, obviously J.K. Dobbins, I love J.K. Dobbins as a Raven fan, but Christian Fulton, I like him. He's got 1 year left on his deal, and our secondary is trash to begin with, but we're going to change it up for a 4th round pick. We add 2 7s, and we get the deal done to Tennessee. So I think that trade works out pretty much for both teams. We add a 4th round pick, which is great because I want to stockpile the picks this year, get Christian Fulton on the roster. And you know what? I'm going to go to the practice squad, and Amari Burney, draft pick this year from Florida. He has got a lot of speed, a linebacker. We're going to add him on here. You know what? I'm going to give him a chance here because it's a position I was thinking about looking at during the offseason, but I want to see what he has. So if he really, performs very well here, the final really half of the season, I mean, maybe that's a position we really don't have to look at, and we're good to go there because Devon Diablo has been very good, so I have to say that. We also have mock draft number 2, so let's take a look. So Rob Kramer is at 4. I've been looking at the quarterbacks. Kramer's right now, they're saying at 4. And there's only one other really first-round grade quarterback, and they have him at 19, Max Sampson. Those are the 2 guys right now I'm possibly looking at for our top pick. Because Garoppolo, I want that contract out of here. We don't have to worry about any, really future money, cap hit at all, like a penalty at all. They have us taking Zach Tolbert, which is a possibility, looking at tackle as well. But right now for the draft, I don't know where we're going to pick. Maybe middle of the first. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. But I'm thinking possibly quarterback. If we have to trade up, we can definitely do that. I don't know if I'm going to have 2 firsts or not, but definitely I just want to stockpile draft picks. I'm going to have multiple seconds, maybe multiple thirds. Really build this defense. That's for sure. So let's get into some more mini games. Try to continue with Tyree Wilson. As this one's pretty cool. I like the kind of like the QB read one. As Garoppolo's going to take it. There we go. Nice hit there. So we're at silver. 8 seconds left here. Garoppolo's going to keep this one. You like it? We got Garoppolo. We got the fumble, so we got gold. Yeah, I think you have to have gold multiple weeks in a row to even get the chance at the dev upgrade. So we'll just have to keep doing this. Garoppolo's going to keep this one. You know what? Doesn't matter if he's going to score because we got gold anyway. No big deal. So we get gold on that one. That is good to see. I don't think we're going to obviously get an upgrade. But, we score the extra XP, and we'll take that one with Tyree Wilson. He had 11 tackles last game. I guess that's one, big thing for the last game. Here comes Jacorian Bennett. Had the pick. Tried to up him. He gets gold. We'll take that one. So hopefully with that, we'll try to continue him. Maybe get it up maybe to star development. Now, I tried this. I would have to say, hey, if anybody out there got like silver on this, I mean, more power to you. Because this backfield survival, the first guy in, I think you're fine, and you can kind of get used to it. You get the points and everything, but man, when that second guy comes in, it is absolutely brutal. I mean, you pretty much have to go to the middle of the field to hopefully tie him up a little bit, but I would have to say I tried this multiple times. As you'll see me kind of screw up here. Bronze is the best. I got very close to silver. I think the one time it was like 16 points away from silver. But man, that second guy comes in with a vengeance, and it's just tough to get away from him. Even if you try moves, he just tackles you. And you know what? I was like, that's it. We're just going to stick with bronze. It's good. We're fine. No big deal. As for injuries this week, looks like we're healthy on the offense. So Devontae Adams will be back. We try to mess with the reps a little bit to get some fatigue back. So we're going to go into this Monday night game here against Detroit. Try to answer back for that absolutely terrible game that you guys definitely had to watch. And I had to play. It was not fun for sure. So here we go. Monday night, you got Detroit. That's a lot of Monday night games for this Raiders team, which is definitely interesting. Obviously, they add a lot of money to the league, so probably a little bit wide. Now, Detroit, I could see. This is a very exciting team. I think possibly favorites for the NFC North. And it's good to see Detroit back. Obviously, had a franchise with them last year. It was really fun to play with this team. And they could do well this year. We'll see. As the outside, especially with this young tight end, Laporta. So he has the grab, catch, and a first down. Let's go off to the outside. You got Jamison Williams with that speed up the field. I would really love to see him stay healthy. If Jamison Williams can stay healthy, that ability, got Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, this offense could be something else. As Goff looking, firing, had his wide open tight end, and he misses him. Yeah, that is your fault. You completely missed him there. 3rd and 7. Setting up a screen. And that is going to be Spillane with a nice stop there on David Montgomery. And that will be maybe a field goal here, about a 51-yarder. See if they go for it. They will. 51-yard field goal attempt here. Obviously indoors. Kick is up, and it is good. So 3-0 lead here for Detroit. And not to mention you throw in Jahmyr Gibbs, the running back from Alabama. Now, I've also tried to edit some, the auto subs to get multiple running backs in the game because I know that's always been a trouble. So I've been messing around with it. We'll see if it works. If anybody has a really good set, I obviously always check Operation Sports, but if anybody has a custom set out there, they think they've seen good reps back and forth, let me know, as Aiden Hutchinson's going to get through for the sack. So it looks like we haven't really improved anything on the offense yet, or the defense. Really is a golf missed pass that, made them go for 3, as Jamison Williams to the outside has a grab. He is going to be trouble this entire game. We're trying to concentrate on Amon-Ra St. Brown, but then we're going to get beat by everybody else. As Montgomery breaks off a tackle and picks up just a few yards. Brings up a 2nd down there and 8. So from the gun is Golf. Looking, brings some heat over the middle, and that's a great play. There you go, Christian Fulton, newly acquired Raider, and that is awesome to see. Making a fantastic play, knocks that one away, 3rd and 8. Goff looking out of room, out of pressure there from Tyree Wilson. He's going to have to throw that one away. So another field goal for Detroit. So good job, at least defense. Bend but don't break. It's just the offense is going to have to do something, and that's a great pass there to Michael Mayer. We need something. Obviously got Adams back, and it's funny to see how this offense is just not the same without Jacobs. Go underneath, and is that a real fumble? I'm not sure if it was or not, but hey, we recovered it and actually gained a few yards. We'll take it. They did not review it, so hey, we'll take the extra few yards. 2nd and inches, go to Abdullah out of the ground, and he has got a 1st down up to the 39-yard line. Yeah, without Jacobs, it's this offense is just completely different. 2nd and 6 now. Garoppolo, wide open to Zamir White. They just totally forgot about him. Breaks off one tackle, and White's down to the 13-yard line. That's what you want to see. Hey, if we're going to have problems with pressure, we just got to get these backs more involved. Swing it out to them. Get it out of Garoppolo's hand as quick as we possibly can. As Renfro, he's in for the touchdown. Could have used a few more of those last week to get the dev upgrade, but doesn't happen. Renfro in for the TD. That was what you want to see from this offense. Nice job moving down the field. And yeah, if we got to use quick passes, we'll do it. And Eric Fisher's got a torn labrum. That is cool to see. We brought him in with Colton Miller out, and guess what? He's gone. So that's great, as our offensive line just keeps getting demolished with the injuries. And I don't mind it. I think some people out there, oh no, that is no good, as we will bring them down. Some people out there might go, oh man, injuries are too high, you got to turn them down. But I love it. This is the NFL. Teams get decimated with injuries. That's why you have to build a deep roster. As Montgomery cuts back, close to a 1st down. You have to. It really, you see the deep rosters and the teams that are well beat shine in the NFL because of injuries. And that's where you see the weak teams like we have right here. It doesn't shine. When you got guys coming in that shouldn't be even 2nd stringers, but you just have to put them in there because that's what you got. I mean, that's what happens. As Jamison Williams breaks the tackle from Robert Spillane, and he's in for the touchdown. So Detroit answers right back. Jamison Williams in for the score, and they're going to have a 13-7 lead. But that's why I love the injuries. I don't mind them at all. I think I just wish it was more, I would say, as Adams can't hang on to that one, spread out. I feel like offensive linemen seem to get hurt a little bit more than any other position. But, I love it. It just makes you build. A winner is over the middle. Kirby Joseph with the pick. Probably shouldn't have thrown that one. Didn't really see him at first. Was just totally just looking at Adams the entire time. And that is going to be a pick. And now Detroit is in prime position here to add to their lead. We're bringing some heat. Firing. Jamison Williams. Grab. 1st down to the 2. We don't really have anybody that can cover that guy. We don't. It's just how it is. 1st and goal now from the 2. Montgomery breaks off one tackle. Going to be brought down at the 3. Actually lost a yard there. Good pressure up the middle. It's 3rd and goal now. Goff looking. Fires the outside, had Amon-Ra St. Brown, but misses them out in front, incomplete. Did they go for it? They do not. They will kick a field goal. Get 3 points off the turnover. 16-7 lead is somehow Renfro hangs on to that one. I am not sure how he did. So much coverage there. Bruised ribs from Parham. He'll be able to return. But a 2-possession lead here in the second quarter. Let's go to Abdullah out of the backfield. Just enough there to pick up the first down. Now up to the 49-yard line. Try to get some points here. Wasted clock. Don't allow them to really get anything before halftime. That'd be great. Garoppolo going down the field. Looking incomplete. Knocked away. Was that Ronald Darby? Ended up signing with Detroit here, obviously with the Ravens in real life. 4th and 5, we're going to go for it. Why not? And why not go to this guy? Davante Adams. I mean, even with the guy kind of just hanging on his shoulder, makes the grab. First down. Big conversion. There's Garoppolo to the outside. There's Adams again, getting the 2 feet in bounds. That's another catch. First down. I feel like anytime you got troubles, just go to him. He'll probably come up with a big-time play. There's Garoppolo looking at 1st and 10 outside. That's Jacoby Myers with the grab. Just enough. He's got a first down, so we're down to the 9-yard line. Give us a goal-to-go situation. See if we can punch this one in. 3rd and goal. And give that to Zamir White up the middle, digging, and he's not going to get it, and he's going to be hurt in the process. Do we just 4th and goal from like the 1? We got to go for this. Got to go. Need a touchdown. 50 seconds left here in this first half. Making some adjustments at the line. Hand to Abdullah, and he is going to keep digging in for the touchdown. I thought he was stuffed at the goal line, but the legs keep driving. Gets in for the score. All right. Didn't look great. Obviously, the drive, had to go for it on 4th down, but a couple nice catches from Adams. Just enough to get in there for the score. It's 16-14. I feel like the Lions have really outplayed us, but we're only down 2 points. So, we'll take it. Just got to make sure they don't get anything here for the halftime. Oh, man, that should have been a lot more, but it was dropped. We'll take it. 3rd and 10. Just run it with Montgomery. He is going to be absolutely stuffed. Do we call a timeout here with 35 seconds left? Try to get something before halftime. We got one more timeout left. Setting up a screen. Garoppolo. Going to find Abdullah. Abdullah is going to be down around the 45-yard line. We're going to hurry this one up. See if we get one more completion here and then call the timeout. Set up another screen. That'll work. Get out of bounds. This is a long field goal. Yeah, that would have been right. What about like a 70-yarder? So 3 seconds left. You know what? I guess we can just try to throw it up as Garoppolo is hit, almost picked off by Kirby Joseph again. And that's going to do it for the first half. 16-14, Detroit lead. You know what? It's not too bad. Like I said, I feel like we've gotten a little bit outplayed. Even though we have more offensive snaps than them, but still, I feel like they've been a little bit more effective. But still, down 2, not too bad. So let's take a look at around the league. You see Houston and Carolina. I don't know about that game, but that's a cool battle of the, rookie quarterbacks. So that's, kind of cool. Kansas City beat Denver 35-21, and then the Chargers beat the Bears 35-24. I don't even think there's the division teams, obviously, but right now, I don't think we're going to be competing for a division title. Those 2 games against Kansas City later in the season, I've already thought about that. I have no idea how we're going to stop Patrick Mahomes. My best guess is if we get Josh Jacobs back, we're just going to have to run the ball like 80 times and just have him have like 2 possessions, and that's it. Other than that, I just don't know what we're going to do. And I don't know if we're going to beat the Chargers. Even though we almost came up with the upset, we needed help with that pass interference call at the end. I'm not sure if we can beat them again or beat them first of all, but I feel like this is going to be like more of a franchise thing. Kansas City, when can we beat them? Because I don't know. We'll see. As Zamir White with a good run, that was a really good completion to Hunter Renfro. As we're moving the ball here in this second half. In field goal range, but obviously want more. Just take yourself, Garoppolo. There you go. There's nobody in front of you. Slide down, take it. There's not many times you're going to be really seeing that with Jimmy Garoppolo. But hey, we'll take it. First down and up to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 10. Oh, look out. Oh, look out. Oh, man. Kirby Joseph could have had another pick. That could have been his 3rd pick of the game. But, man, our right guard just got trounced. Look out. More pressure. Garoppolo's going to go down. It's Kirby Joseph. Last year, I just had struggles with Kirby Joseph in this Detroit Lions franchise. I guess this is his little revenge game against me. He's like, I'll show you. Give me another year, I'll show you. He got a pick, sack, could have had more. He's having a great game. As there is, David Montgomery does go down. So we're going to see Gibbs. We will see him. I don't know if I want to see him. But, you know, the speedster, he's a solid receiver. Great runner. But, yeah, that speed is going to kill you. As underneath, the pressure for Max Crosby is there. Forces a throwaway. All right, defense. Great job making a nice little stop. Quick 3 and out. Get the ball in the hands of this offense. We got the lead, but that's not good. As Malcolm Rodriguez comes through. Big sack. And now a 2nd and 24. Just be careful with the ball. Don't want to turn over down here. Look out. Garoppolo's going to go down again. Well, that was Romeo Okwara this time. And now we got a 3rd and 31. There's no way we are passing this at all. We're just going to hand the ball off to Abdullah, see what you can get. Breaks off 1 tackle. Just hang on to the ball. And that'll do it. But, man, big time sacks on that defensive stop. And now looks like Detroit's going to have great field position. Here's the punt, but he's going to be roughing the punter. What a stupid play. Man, if I was a special teams coach or even a head coach, that guy would probably be cut immediately. Just dumb. You're getting great field position, and now you got to bring the defense back on the field. And obviously, you would have been in almost in field goal range, taking the lead. Now it's like defense comes back, and we got to take advantage of this. Oh, that's a great blitz pick up by Zamir White, allowing us to find Michael Mayer for the grab and a 1st down. That was really, really good. That would have been a sack, but great blitz pickup, 1st down, up to midfield. Garoppolo looking. And, man, this is a dangerous throw, but Adams has it. Oh, the guy catches anything. Just put it in his vicinity. He's got it. That was like 4 defenders there. Take a look at this again. That is, I don't know how that's fit in there, first of all. I mean, and then how Adams hangs onto that ball, I'm not sure. But you know what? We'll take it. As Garoppolo back to throw. Looking, oh no. Aiden Hutchins is going to sack. That should have been thrown away. That's a loss of 15. I did see somebody talking about possibly trading Devontae Adams in the offseason. That is a possibility with him obviously aging, and he will start to regress. And you can get a lot of value for him. But, man, when you got a guy like that on the field, and especially we're going to probably bring in a young quarterback, I don't know if I want to get rid of him or not, as that's just a terrible throw and a terrible decision. Luckily for us, falls incomplete. We should have probably have like 5 picks in this game. We're just getting away with it. 51-yard field goal here from Carlson's up, and it is good. So we extend the lead here 20-16. But yeah, back to that Adams deal. I'm not sure. We'll see come off season. It's a possibility as Crosby's going to bring down Goff for the sack. Anything I would say is a possibility this offseason. It really is. We got to really build this cap back up because the cap situation is god-awful. As Wilson with really good pressure. Goff will get rid of it out of Laporta, but that is going to be a stop. 3 and out offense on the back on the field. But yeah, the cap situation is really bad. And wide open down the field is Michael Mayer. Break off 1 tackle. Keep it going. And he's going to be down to the 10. Big time play. Huge mistake from Detroit. I guess they thought we were going to run it. The play action worked perfectly. And we're down to the 10-yard line. Let's go play action again. You got Abdullah underneath. Keeps digging. And Abdullah's down to the 1. But yeah, once that Garoppolo contract's off the books, that'll really help us in that cap situation. 3rd and 1. Play action. Garoppolo fighting Michael Mayer. Touchdown. Man, that was a great quick drive. But the drive on Michael Mayer, the big-time play to him, the touchdown pass. We got a 27-16 lead. This game's way better than that Chicago game. Fantastic comeback here. We had to. After that abysmal of a game, something just had to be done here. Oh, Crosby with the pressure. Max Crosby has woken up here. Yeah, we got the worst defense in football. But right now, we're showing a lot of pressure, looking good. Let's bring some more heat to Goff. Can't find anybody, running out of room, and he's going to throw it away. And with 4:40 left, I think you got to go for this. That's what they're going to do. 4th and 5. Bring some more heat. And that's going to be caught from Laporta, but I believe that's probably going to be a roughing the passer. That was a late flag. No, it isn't. It's a holding call. Wow. Taylor Decker with the holding call. That is huge. Now a 4th and 15. This time we'll just rush forward, drop into coverage. Crosby with pressure, and Crosby's going to bring down Goff. Max Crosby, have yourself a game. Finally, he has woken up. I've been waiting for him the entire season. Great, great game. Let's just put it away. Can we put this one away? Look, oh, no. Hutchinson with a sack, and Aleem McNeil has just picked that up, and he is going to take it to the house. Wow. And just like that, Detroit only down a score. Man, Aleem McNeil, you might want to put on some more down below. Those legs need to be a little bit more bulky than your top. I don't know what's going on there, but hey, I guess it works for him to score that defensive touchdown. They're going to go for 2 here to put this back within 3. Goff looking. Pressure coming, and he's going to be brought down. So they won't get the 2-point. Stays at a 5-point game, but man, that can't happen. It cannot happen. So now we would have gone up probably 30, a couple scores. What would have been, 30 to 17, 31-17, maybe getting it for touchdown. Game's over. Now we're putting this spot. So there's going to be 2 minutes left. We're going to have a 3rd and 6. Detroit has all 3 of their timeouts. Oh, Mayer has a bruised sternum. He's out for the game. Okay. So Austin Hooper's going to fill in. Big 3rd down. Go to the outside. Adams was there, and it's at his feet. Incomplete. So now we're going to have to punt. And somehow, just like that, Detroit has a chance to win the game. Come on, defense. Let's do this. Jamison Williams, that is not a good start. Goes right down the field to the 40-yard line, and that's a Detroit 1st down. They still need a touchdown. No field goal, obviously. They need the touchdown. Come on, defense. Outside. Caught. Oh, Laporta breaks off another tackle there. Man, just breaks off the one over pursued. Gives extra yards, and they're at the 44. Goff pressure. Bring him down. All right. That is a huge sack. Loss of 15. There goes Decker out. 2nd and 25. That cost him a timeout as well. But, man, wide open underneath is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He has the grab and gets out of bounds. So that is a big gain of 14 there. Makes it a 3rd and 11. Obviously 4-down territory. Goff looking. Pressured and makes him throw that early. Incomplete. We're getting some heat. That's what I like to see. 4th and 11. Can you give me one more stop here, defense? And get out of here with a victory. Here we go. Goff looking to throw. Fires and knocked away. Peters is there, and that's going to be your ball game. Man, we laid an absolute stinker in Chicago. Come back to Monday night and get ourselves a victory here in Detroit. Hey, great job. We will absolutely take it. We made plenty of mistakes in this game, but I got to give it to the pressure. They were fantastic. Garoppolo did make some really good throws. There was a couple throws in there that you saw that I just don't know how they were completed, but we'll take it. But the defense, getting the pressure on Goff, even if the sack numbers, which are already there in this game, we had really good sack numbers, but man, so many pressures, making him throw the ball early and not making completions. We will absolutely take it. Great job coming up in the second half. It really was. We really shut him down. But that's what you want to see. That's what I was hoping to see from this team. Really, yeah. Crosby with 2 sacks. He had Nichols with the 1. Yeah, we probably had more, but, we'll take it. Good job. Good game. And, hey, we come back from that abysmal of a game. Tyree Wilson with an upgrade. I guess we do speed rushing. That is the scheme for this. And like I've told everybody in the comments, asking about defensive scheme, don't worry about season 1 here. It's going to change. We're going to move things around in the offseason, that's for sure. We're just trying to obviously get through this season. I don't know what's going to happen. Could we make the playoffs? Maybe we'll make it as a wild card. I'm not sure. But the schedule down the stretch is tough. Like I said, we already got 2 games against Kansas City left. You got a game left with the Chargers. I don't think we're going to win those games. So maybe we could sneak into a wild card. I don't know. But I believe we have lucked out a lot in a couple of victories this year. So does that luck continue to go, or does it run out? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Eric Fisher's out for 4 weeks. That's great. Like I said, Colt Miller, he was the replacement. So, yeah, no good there as the injuries do kind of pile up. But like I said, I kind of enjoy it. So, yeah, let's take a look. So right now we're 5-3. Colts right now down there. Jaguars and Titans at 4-3. We're still obviously really early on. We still have another game against Denver, who we did beat in the first game of the season, but we'll have another game against them. That was the game where we came back and won. So, what's going to happen there. But yeah, this top of the AFC is absolutely ridiculous right now. The Ravens and Bills with 1 loss apiece. Same with the Chargers. They just played 1 less game. But that's going to do it for this one. Couple of games in this episode. Don't really do it often, but I had to after that game, and I hope you guys definitely enjoyed. Just hit that like button, subscribe for more Raiders franchise content, and I will see you in the next one. We take on the Giants, but I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.